Strongsville, Normandy, and Solon meet on the Nordson Academic Challenge.
Welcome to the Nordson Academic Challenge. And now, here's your host from News 5, Rob Powers.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Powers. Welcome to the Nordson Academic Challenge. The challenge today, simple. These three teams compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics as well. First, let's take a look at the team standings because the top 5 scoring teams this season will share in a total of $20,000 in grant money from Nordson. The top 3 scoring teams that will then return for our championship finale and compete for a top grant of $6,000 for their school. We get started now with our opening match, the lightning round. In this round, all 3 teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. We start each team with 100 points. Everybody ready? Here we go. As soon as I put my glasses on. All answers here begin with the letter F. This is the gift bestowed on mankind by the mythical
Fire.
Strongsville.
What is fire?
Fire is the correct answer. Please wait until I call you. In 1982, Britain and Argentina fought over Solon.
Falklands.
Falklands is the correct answer. This was the main public meeting place in ancient Rome. Normandy.
Forum.
Forum is correct. This is the most reactive of the halogen Strongsville.
Fluorine.
Fluorine is correct. This is the highest mountain in Japan. Normandy.
Fuji.
Fuji is correct. This man's wake titles a work by Solon.
Finnegan.
Excuse me?
Finnegan.
Finnegan is correct. Beware of these hollow or grooved teeth of a venomous snake. Solon.
Fangs.
Fang is correct. This is a fine wire heated to Normandy.
Filament.
Filament is correct. According to the old saying, if you lie down with dogs, you get up with Strongsville.
Fleas.
Fleas is correct. All righty, for our final lightning round question, we go to Brian McCrone from the United States Coast Guard.
For nearly 230 years, the U.S. Coast Guard has protected our shorelines and waterways. And we were there as first responders last summer when what F-initialed hurricane hit North and South Carolina?
Strongsville.
Florence.
Florence is the correct answer, and that's the end of our round. We'll be back with more Nordson Academic Challenge right after this.
Nordson is pleased to sponsor Academic Challenge. As a premier global industrial technology company, our products are used in everything from automobiles to electronics to medical devices. At Nordson, we have been giving back to communities for 30 years. We support educational programs that teach students from preschool through high school about science, technology, engineering, and math, and we offer scholarships in these fields. At Nordson, we thrive and grow because we innovate. We need you, the best minds of Northeast Ohio, innovating here. Good luck to all of the participants.
Today's judge from Cuyahoga Community College, Michelle Watson, ITS Online Technical Support Services Manager. Thank you so much for being here and welcome back to the Nordson Academic Challenge. Time to get back underway now with hot picks. One at a time, I'll ask each team 8 questions. A correct response in this round worth 20 points. No penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive 25 bonus points. First up, the team from Strongsville. Strongsville offers a robust curriculum providing students with stimulating opportunities to master both required and elective studies. Students choose from a wide variety of challenging and competitive extra and co-curricular activities. And to pick your questions, we go to Dominic from Normandy. Pick 1 through 4.
2.
2. Envelope 2, and remember, Strongsville, these questions are just for you. Set? Here we go. The dairy industry didn't have to pay a public relations person to come up with the name by which we identify what galaxy that includes Earth.
Milky Way.
Milky Way is the correct answer. Sitting Bull didn't sit still after the Battle of Little Bighorn. Instead, he fled to what country north of the battle site?
Canada.
Canada is the correct answer. To make rubber stronger and more elastic, it goes through a process named for the Roman god of fire. Name the god or the process.
Vulcan?
Vulcan is the correct answer. For your science question now, take a look at the monitor. Because sour milk contains lactic acid, litmus paper dipped in sour milk should turn which of these colors?
Red.
Red is the correct answer. Prior to World War I, Lebanon was a province in what Turkish empire that was formally dissolved in 1918?
Ottoman.
Ottoman is the correct answer. Nuns, Wives, and Amazons is the subtitle of a study of the female characters created by what author of the Canterbury Tales? Answer?
Austin.
We're looking for Geoffrey Chaucer there. For your math question now, take a look at the monitor and solve for x if y equals 2.
$36.
36 is the correct answer. Ignorance brought little bliss to the Know Nothing Party in 1856 when what candidate, who had been our 13th president, tried unsuccessfully to win another term?
Fillmore.
Fillmore is the correct answer, and that's your first round. Good job. All right, next up, Team 2 from Normandy. Normandy is a comprehensive high school offering a full range of college preparatory classes, AP plus career and technical programs. That includes dental technologies. Now, for your questions, we go to Timmy from Solon. Timmy, you have 1, 3, or 4?
3.
3. Okie doke. You all set? These questions are just for you, Normandy. Thousands of solar panels have been installed to provide power for the airport in what mile-high Colorado city?
Denver.
Denver is the correct answer. General Cornwallis might have been more successful at Yorktown had he studied the city's location on what type of land formation that also describes Florida.
Peninsula.
Peninsula is the correct answer. The Pacific Northwest was the destination of pioneers traveling on what frontier trail named for the territory which later became a state?
The Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail is the correct answer. Now for your science question, take a look at the monitor. Which of these types of rock would you expect to crumble most easily because it's a fine-grained sedimentary rock that originated as mud or clay?
Shale.
Shale is the correct answer. There was only 1 year of peace during the 43-year reign of what 17th, 18th century Russian Tsar known as the Great?
Ivan.
Peter is the answer there. Peter the Great. You can read about 7 generations of the Buendias family in Gabriel Garcia Marquez's novel titled How Many Years of Solitude?
100 Years of Solitude.
100 years is the correct answer. For your math question now, take a look at the monitor and solve for x.
X equals 5.
5 is the correct answer. A few years ago, the National Museum of Medicine placed on exhibit 3 vertebrae from the body of what 20th U.S. president assassinated in 1881?
Garfield.
Garfield is the correct answer. Normandy, good job. And our final team today is Solon. Solon students can choose from more than 140 courses, including 27 different AP classes, complemented by an extensive array of opportunities in the arts, activities, and athletics. And for your questions, we come back to Eli from Strongsville. 1 and 4 available.
4.
4. Okay, Solon, remember these questions just for you. Ready? Here we go. Smokey the Bear undoubtedly roots for the NFL Bears from what largest Midwest city?
Chicago.
Chicago is the correct answer. It takes about 6 days for the moon, Triton, to orbit what planet? Named for the sea god who carried a 3-pronged spear called a trident.
Neptune.
Neptune is the correct answer. A Portuguese word meaning snake gives us what name for hooded, poisonous snakes, such as the king variety found in India?
Cobra.
Cobra is the correct answer. For your science question, take a look at the monitor. Which of these stars is nearest our solar system?
Proxima Centauri.
That is the correct answer. Most people do not have anything good to say about war, an exemption being Secretary of State John Hay, who referred to what 1898 war as splendid.
Spanish-American.
Spanish-American War is the correct answer. Not all relatives are kindly, and especially not what big relative who is always watching you. In George Orwell's novel 1984.
Big Brother.
Big Brother is the correct answer. For your math question, we go back to the monitor. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer.
2.
2 is the correct answer, and that was a big one because this question is for the bonus points. What 7th U.S. president was called Old Hickory by his friends and King Andrew by his enemies?
Jackson.
Jackson is the correct answer for the bonus points. And that is the end of our round. We'll be back with more questions and more answers right after this. we welcome you back to the Nordson Academic Challenge. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the scores so far. With 270 points, it's Normandy. In second place right now with 280 points is Strongsville. And leading the way right now with 315 points, the team from Solon. Now it's time for the picture perfect round. Each correct answer here is worth 10 points, but a wrong answer or no answer will cost you 10 points. All three teams play in this round, so hands on your buzzer, eyes on the monitor. And here we go. This spiral galaxy from the constellation Virgo, Solon.
Andromeda.
Sombrero galaxy is what we were going for there. You have to be in good shape to go up these steps in Odessa in what Black Sea country where Kiev, Solon.
Ukraine.
Ukraine is the correct answer. Please rearrange the letters in this tidy anagram to name what explosive invented by Alfred Normandy.
Dynamite.
Dynamite is correct. What is the missing number in this Fibonacci sequence? Normandy.
2.
2 is the correct answer. This 16th century sketch depicts a canoe passing what Pacific island? Now a self-governing U.S. territory, Strongsville.
Guam.
Guam is the correct answer. This 1907 gold coin was originally worth how much money? The eclipse, Strongsville.
10.
$20 is what we were looking for there. Measured on the Richter scale, a magnitude 8 earthquake releases roughly how much more seismic energy than a magnitude 7 quake? Normandy.
10 times.
10 times more is the correct answer. In this issue of Cleveland Magazine, we learn about what alternative form of medicine involving needles that originated Solon.
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture is the correct answer, and that is the end of our round. We'll be back with more Nordson Academic Challenge right after this. Time now to welcome the team advisors from Normandy. It's Tom Burley and Donna Turner. From Solon, Peter Bergman's here today, and from Strongsville, we have Mike Scott. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Okay, now it's time for our Mix It Up round. One at a time, I'll ask each team 6 questions. A correct response is worth 20 points with no penalty for a wrong answer in this round. Any team answering all 6 questions correctly receives 25 bonus points. Strongsville, you are up first. These questions just for you. Ready? Here we go. We'll put 20 points on your scoreboard if you find in this phrase the word for what colorful arc, sometimes seen in the sky after a shower.
Rainbow.
Rainbow is the correct answer. Forget borax and rearrange the letters in this phrase to name what colorless, odorless, deadly gas whose formula is CO.
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide is the correct answer. Please eliminate one word here to make this Tolkien title correct.
The Hobbit.
We're looking for hip. We needed the word that didn't belong in that one. Here are 2 of the 3 most populous cities in China. Missing from the list is what Chinese capital?
Beijing.
Beijing is the correct answer. These 3 laws are all important in U.S. history. Please arrange them in chronological order.
Northwest Ordinance, Homestead Act, Medicare legislation.
That is the correct answer. You can complete this proverb from Mexico by adding what annoying insects that can be house, horse, or fruit?
Fly.
Fly is the correct answer. Way to go, Strongsville. Okay, up next is our team from Normandy. Normandy, these questions just for you. Ready to go? Here we go. Forget math problems and find within this phrase the name of what flat-tailed dam-building rodent?
Beaver.
Beaver is the correct answer. Instead of racing, rearrange these letters to name what transparent portion of the human eye that covers the iris and pupil. It's often transplanted.
Cornea.
Cornea is the correct answer. What word should you remove here to get the correct title of a Shakespeare play?
Table.
Table is the correct answer. Here you have 2 of the 3 H-initialed countries that belong to the UN. Missing is what Central American country whose capital is Tegucigalpa?
Honduras.
Honduras is correct. These 3 people made news in different ways. Please arrange them in correct chronological order.
Antoinette Mendel Zedong.
That is the correct answer, and that was a big one because this question now for the bonus points. To complete this quote found on the internet, add what word indicating a number that can be divided only by 1 or itself?
Prime.
Prime is the correct answer for the bonus points. Nice job, Normandy. Okay, and finally in this round, our team from Solon. Again, these questions just for you. Ready? Here we go. You can trap 20 points if you find in this phrase the name of what military helicopter named for a Native American tribe.
Apache.
Apache is correct. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to name what sort of imaginary geographical line that stretches from pole to pole.
Mercator.
Longitude is what we're looking for there. Not quite. Please correct this Faulkner title by deleting just one word.
Off.
Off is the correct answer. These are two of Canada's 3 maritime provinces. Omitted is what third province, whose Latin name means New Scotland.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia is correct. These 3 devices are listed in alphabetical order. Please rearrange them now in chronological order according to the dates when they were invented. Answer?
Galvanometer, cyclotron, Apple computer.
That is correct. And finally, to complete this hostile advice from author Jonathan Swift, add what type of fuel that comes in anthracite and bituminous varieties.
Coal.
Coal is the correct answer, and that is the end of our round. We'll be back with our big, final, deciding grab bag round right after this.
For complete information about everything academic, visit us online at news5cleveland.com/academic challenge.
And we welcome you back to the Nordson Academic Challenge. Before we continue, we recap the scores. In third place right now with 380 points, the team from Strongsville. With 425 points, the team from Solon. And leading the way right now with 445 points, the team from Normandy. But now it's time for the grab bag round. In this free-for-all, each correct answer is worth 20 points. But a team loses 20 points for a wrong answer or no answer. We have some visual questions. They will be worth 30 points. Be careful with those because an incorrect answer will cost you 30 points. Again, this is for all 3 teams. Hands on your buzzers. This is a big round. Everybody ready? And away we go. A weevil called the ziziva is the last animal listed in the dictionary. What burrowing African mammal is the first? Normandy.
Aardvark.
Aardvark is the correct answer. A student studying The Two Gentlemen in the title of a Shakespeare play might do research in what Italian city? Strongsville.
Verona.
Verona is the correct answer. Name one of the 3 African countries that share a land border with Somalia. Solon.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, Kenya, or Djibouti is correct. Let's go to the monitor now. Canada's Banff National Park, with its breathtaking scenery, is in what Canadian province? Solon.
Alberta.
Alberta is correct. One of the highlights of the 1893 Chicago's World Fair was what wheel? A tall amusement park ride, Normandy.
Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel is the correct answer. Choice now, a cell having only one of each type of chromosome is referred to as a rhizoid, a diploid, or a haploid. Normandy.
Haploid.
Haploid is the correct answer. If you could fly back in time, you might find yourself aboard the Flying Cloud, an 1850s example of what sort of swift sailing ship? Solon.
Clipper.
Clipper ship is the correct answer. On the monitor now, these were the words of what Holocaust survivor, the author of Night? Normandy.
Elie Wiesel.
That is the correct answer. Daniel Webster showed his skill as a lawyer in the 1819 Supreme Court case named for what Ivy League college in New Hampshire? Solon.
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth is the correct answer. Choice now. A colloidal dispersion of a liquid in a liquid is known as an amalgam, a tincture, or an emulsion. Normandy.
Emulsion.
Emulsion is the correct answer. Tiger of the Snows was the nickname of what Sherpa who climbed Mount Everest with Solon?
Norgay.
Norgay is the correct answer. On the monitor now, in the center of this 6th century mosaic, Solon.
Justinian.
Justinian is the correct answer. Under emergency conditions, doctors on Pacific Islands have used coconut juice as a substitute for what colorless fluid that contains Normandy?
Plasma.
Plasma is the correct answer. Able to go from 0 to 45 miles per hour in seconds. What fastest land animal gets Strongsville?
Cheetah.
Cheetah is the correct answer. Andrew Carnegie had the words "Let there be light" inscribed on what type of public building? Street, Solon.
Library.
Library is the correct answer. Judging from his name, which one of Disney's 7 dwarves might have been suffering from hay fever? Solon.
Sneezy.
Sneezy is the correct answer. Kansas City is not the largest city in Kansas, but it is Strongsville.
Missouri.
Missouri is the correct answer. That's our final buzzer. Let us take a look at the scores. In third place with 440 points, the team from Strongsville. In second place with 575 points, the team from Normandy. And the winner of tonight's academic challenge with 595 points, it is the team from Solon. Congratulations. Be sure to join us next time. We will feature teams from Padua Franciscan, Revere, and St. Joseph Academy. I'm Rob Powers. We'll see you soon for another Nordson Academic Challenge. After a scoring review, Solon wins the match with 605 points.
This has been the Nordson Academic Challenge.